Hi, my name is Jesse Reeves. Today we will be going over case files, screens, and CaseMaster Pro online. Before proceeding in this video, we recommend watching our general navigation video, as that goes over a few navigation elements that we assume you already understand. Okay, let's get started. Upon loading a case file, you are presented with the main case file information screen, which offers a high-level overview of the file. The Case Info tab shows information related to the file status, case type, client, plaintiff, debtors, and accounts. Keep in mind that the case type can dictate terminology used in the case file, so wording on my screen may be slightly different from yours. You can expand each debtor and account to view additional information as well. If the debtor has a payment arrangement, you can also see that here. You can also see the last letter, last legal status, and last pleading document generated on this file. And you can also view the total payments. If there is a final judgment or stipulation on this file, it will also appear in red at the top right corner of the screen. Next, the Notes tab is a quick view of the notes for the file and allows you to quickly and easily add a new note. The User-Defined Fields tab shows any UDFs that you have set up. Keep in mind that only user-defined fields that have a label defined are shown here. Finally, the Settings tab offers features that allow you to override settings on a file level. You can also open or close a file from this tab, as well as override any financial settings on this file level. Our next screen in the menu tree is the Account screen. This is where you can see information related to any accounts on the file. Keep in mind that a case file can have a limited number of accounts on it. First, the debt type dictates which fields are visible, and these can be configured on the Administration, Lookups, Account Type screen. The Financials area is the most important part of the screen, as it details important amounts, dates, and relates to the account. You can navigate between accounts by using the tabs at the top, and also add or delete an account using the buttons provided. The Debtor screen provides detailed information about each debtor on the file. Name, address, and phone information is found on the main Contact Card tab. This is also the screen you would navigate to in order to add hold codes to a debtor. Please view our hold code YouTube video in the description for more information. The Other Details tab details more debtor information like Social Security number, birth date, driver's license number, attorney details, and any aliases associated with the debtor. The Other Addresses tab allows you to store additional addresses associated with the debtor, including alternate or bad addresses and phone numbers. Please view our Bad Phone Numbers and Addresses YouTube video in the description for more information. The Financials tab allows you to set up and store payment arrangements for this debtor as well. You can also track income, expenses, assets associated with the debtor, as well as employment and vehicles. We also have another User-Defined Field screen. Again, only the ones labeled will be shown here. Lastly, we have a few more screens, such as litigation, that we will go over at a later date. Please look out for that video throughout our YouTube channel. Next in the menu, the litigation area is where you would enter general court details related to the case number, suit, final judgment, stipulation, tax motions, and recordings. The main Info tab provides an area for general court data, suit, final judgment, and stipulation information. Note that the final judgment and stipulation areas affect the balance. This is detailed in depth in another video. The Recording Counties screen allows you to enter recording counties as well as judgment, lien information, and docket information. The Motion to Tax screen allows you to record any additional judgments on a file. The Case Style screen allows you to generate a case style that you have the option of using when merging documents. Next up, the activity screen is where you can view and update activity on a file. The checkboxes at the top allow you to specify the type of activity you would like to view. Notes are general activity notes entered by the user or system. Audits are a full listing of field changes on the case file. Documents show any documents that were generated, and transactions show any transactions on the file. You can edit an activity note by double-clicking or by clicking on it and clicking the Edit button. You can add an activity button by simply clicking the Add button. The Document screen is where you would merge a document based on the case file currently loaded. Simply select the appropriate document, select your account and debtor, and then click Generate. Document generation is detailed in depth in our Document Generations basic video, linked in the description. The Imaging screen is where you can view and update any type of image or file on the file. Images can be PDFs, Word documents, Excel spreadsheets, email messages, audio or video files, and just about any other file type that you can imagine. You can upload an image by clicking on the Add New button, providing a description of the image, and dragging the image into the drop zone. We are now looking at the Review screen. This is where you can view and update reviews or ticklers on a file. Reviews can be assigned to a user to appear in that user's review list. You can change the defaults as needed. You can also see that reviews are color-coded. Going over a few, light red means overdue, yellow means review due yesterday, and green means review due today. Click the Legend button to view the meanings of all colorings. You can also view the history of reviews to see how the file was worked over time. The Financial area is where you can view the file's balance, entering billing and checks to be printed, or enter court costs and transactions. This area is detailed in depth in another video, so we'll move through it quickly. On the Balance screen, you can view an overview, summary, or detail with line-by-line entries that break down how the payments, cost, fees, and interest are allocated. On the Billing screen, you can enter new bills, see items that have already been billed, view paid bills, as well as print bills for the individual file if desired. On the Check screen, you can enter the checks that you would cut through the Print Checks feature in the Accounting section of the application. On the Transaction screen, you can view all transactions related to the file, as well as the trust balance and client funds breakdown. Lastly, the Problems area is where you can view potential problems with the file, such as missing or invalid data, and to make sure that there are no conflicts with other case files in the system. Click the Check It button to run a check against the system, and results will be reported here. And that wraps up this video. As always, if you have any additional questions, feel free to contact us through the contact support icon in the application or through our website. Thank you and have a great day.